Hi, this is Annie from the ADHD Minimalist. I just wanted to let you know that today we're going to start a contest and stay to the end of the video to find out more about that. I'm really excited. Clean out my medicine drawer today, and it's kind of a daunting task, but I realized the other day that some of the stuff in here is out of date and it desperately needs to be gone through. So come and declutter with me. Okay, I have this big drawer all full of vitamins and medicine and stuff, and then I had this too. See, look at this. Isn't this crazy? And I brought some bags, if I can find them, just a couple of Ziploc bags, because in Sweden you can't just throw this medicine in the toilet or in the trash. I have to take this and leave it at a safe place where they can dispose of it, which is usually like a hospital, a doctor's office, or somewhere where they sell medicine, like a pharmacy. So I'm gonna bag all this stuff and then we'll figure out what to do with it later. Some of this stuff is just embarrassing. This I just bought, and honestly, I found out that this is really great stuff for if you have children who have problems with constipation. And for some reason, kids with ADHD that have a higher, I think it's maybe only like 5%, but they have a higher chance of getting constipated. So I bought this for my kids because I didn't want to use the stuff that is in, I think I even have some left. I was first giving them this sort of stuff, natural laxatives, but then I started reading the labels and it was full of, here. They used to give kids certain kinds of magnesium for, or even like at the hospital, like an enema and stuff of magnesium, but they changed to something that's man-made. It's this stuff called PEG, and then there's a number. And anyway, I didn't want to give these to her anymore because that stuff, like a lot of parents complained to the FDA about kids having nightmares and being stressed and all kinds of other weird symptoms that they have associated with that laxative. Whoa, this was a loud laxative. Here was another one. And again, I quit using stuff in it that I didn't really want to give my child. So we are throwing these out. They are going in the bag. Let's see here. Disposable bag. Let's see here. What else do we have in here? This I just used when I had Corona. It actually worked pretty well. Pump it up your nose. And this box is full of my kids' ADHD medicine. Actually, it's just my daughter who's taking it now, but I just picked up most of this stuff. And this is melatonin that my kids take, which is also something I just got from the store. So this is okay. Zinc. Let's see here. That one's okay too. That needs to go in there. Ibuprofen. This is from 2018. So I should probably get rid of that. And this is from 2017. Kelp. I actually bought this because we changed from regular salt to usually you buy iodized salt, and we changed over to pink mineral salt. And I guess it's called Himalayan salt. And anyway, so when we switched over, friends of ours who had done it before, they said, after a few months, you better get some kelp or some other sort of iodine substitute, because they got really tired after about 2 years of not eating iodized salt. But then I realized that I work at a restaurant and sometimes I get leftovers, or the whole family gets to eat there, and so that then we're eating a lot of iodized salt anyway, about half the time, and so I don't actually need that. Oh, my Midol. Can't come in handy when you have your period. This was another thing that was kind of handy when I had Corona, because I got a really bad throat ache when I got this last Corona variant. And you just swish it around your mouth, but you can't swallow it. You have to spit it out. Magnesium. These are okay, although they're chewable. And then I realized afterwards that they have aspartame in them, which isn't the best thing for kids. More melatonin. Honestly, I don't even know what's in here. This is kind of a scary bag. What is this stuff? Ibuprofen. Allergy pills. Allergy pills. Allergy pills. You know what? These are all allergy pills. Most of them are my husband's, but there's a couple that are in case kids have an allergic reaction. So I should probably have him look at these. Nasal decongestion. I bought this in the States, actually. You can't get this in Sweden. Probably older than the hills. 2013. I think it's time for this to go. Oh, and I found some old medicine. The reason that I wanted to do this video is because I found some old medicine in the fridge, cough medicine, because I'm still coughing from having corona. And I tried it. It was actually a prescription that my daughter had, and it was 2 years old. And I read the label before I tried it, and I thought, maybe I'll just try it anyway. And it tasted awful, and it felt like the active components are like separated from the rest, even though I was shaking it up. And so I don't suggest trying 2-year-old cough medicine. That was pretty gross, actually. I was actually looking for one of these, and I couldn't find it because my medicine drawer is a mess. This was actually, it went out of date in 2009. I actually just ordered another one today because I couldn't find it, and I think that was a good idea. Oral Mist Arctic Mint flavor. I think this is in case you shortens colds. Expired 2016. Man, I hope that your cupboards are not as bad off as mine. From somebody for free CBD oil. It's like I just tried it a couple times. I didn't really know if I wanted to give it to my kids or not, and then I think it went out of date because I never could make up my mind. Resorb. You know, this kind of things you take in the summer. It's really hot outside. If you are sweating a lot and don't drink enough, you need to eat those. And this is what you do in Sweden if you have a throat ache. It's like lozenges instead of, you're supposed to suck on these, and there's some kind of like active ingredient in them that helps shorten the length of your throat ache. Anyway, those are okay. Penicillin, I guess. And I don't know how to tell how old this is. I don't think it's that old. I think I'm going to keep that. What is this? I don't even know what this stuff is. Man, this must be from when my daughter, she was at school, and in the hallway, all the kids had come in and playing in the snow, and all the boots had snow on them, and it melted. And then she was trying to get her clothes on. It was like a full body snowsuit that she was trying to put on, and she got halfway in it, and her arms were stuck like this, and then she was trying to get in, and the whole way, so she jumped, and then she slipped on the water and fell and like cut her mouth and her lip on the edge of a bench. So she was like, she actually didn't cut her chin, but her lip was split open and her cut like all the way inside her mouth. And their teacher called, and she was like, I think you need to pick your daughter up. She's bleeding really badly. And I pick her up, and she's like, has these ice, or maybe it was peas, a bag of peas covered in towels like on her mouth, and she's like just covered in blood, and all of her poor little friends were all worried about her and like had this traumatic experience of watching her fall down and blood like shooting everywhere. So anyway, then they gave us this to put in her mouth after they sewed it up. So this is actually really old. It's probably 3 or 4 years old already. And actually it turned out pretty well. The poor doctor had to put on a children's program on YouTube to let her watch while he sewed up her lip. But you can't hardly tell. And I've gotten rid of so much stuff already, I need a new bag. And these have sort of been lifesavers while I had corona, and even now, because I'm sort of still feeling like I have, I need to cough, even though nothing's really coming up, but I'm coughing every once in a while. Here's another thing of penicillin. I don't know. I'm sort of like, just in case somebody got hurt and the doctor's office was closed, sometimes I keep those. And next time I think I'm going to buy another one of these. An ear thermometer, but it sort of quit working. I need to ask my husband to look at that. Let's see here. Allergy medicine. No more itchy, sneezy, watery eyes or runny throat. This is a really good one from November 2006. I don't know. How do I keep so much stuff that's old? Maybe I never looked at the dates before. Ibuprofen, 50 coated tablets. Man, this is like weird ibuprofen. It's like, looks like poisonous mushrooms. Like, poisonous mushroom tablets. Goodness. And it's not a really very good child-proof lid either. And it expired in 2017. Bye-bye. Here is a thing that it's actually a vitamin, Protandim. My kids took this for a while for ADHD, and I do think that it does help. It's sort of on the expensive side, though. And the thing is that you have to take this together with another vitamin, and the other vitamin we ran out of, and this is also expired in 2019. This is okay. This is okay. This is more allergy medicine. So we'll save that for my husband. Here's something. Nighttime sleep gels. Oh, these are probably extremely old. And I don't have the package, so bye-bye. Aspirin. Oh, man. I think I bought this in the States one time, and I think in doubt, bye-bye. Vitamin C. These are okay. You, like, add water to them, and they fizz up, you know? Oh, here's another one of those things that you need to drink in the summertime, and this is if you have a tummy ache. It's also a thing that you add water to, sort of like a Alka-Seltzer or something. Vitamin C. Oh, this is like a freeze warts thing, and I actually found another one of these in my fridge. I think you're supposed to keep them in the fridge, so I think this is probably ruined. Man, pain reliever. This is aspirin. Expired in 2008. Oh, so this is embarrassing. My goodness. Vitamin container. What is in here? Let's see if we find anything. Thought I heard something. Oh, look, there are pills in here. These, like, pills that need to get thrown out. I don't even know what they are, so I definitely wouldn't be eating those. Sinus congestion and pain with aspirin, non-drowsy. This one isn't even opened. It's actually okay. That one's okay. Echinacea. This isn't... I have to buy this stuff in the States usually. This is okay. I just bought these. Zinc. And see, Claritin, Loratadine. More allergy medicine. Nighttime sleep aid that I don't actually use. Let's just get rid of these. I think these are 4 or 5 years old. What is this? I think these are tablets for if your kids get sick in the car, actually. I might have to read that again. More penicillin. I don't know. I'm kind of weird at that. I would probably eat old penicillin myself if I felt extremely sick. But I probably wouldn't give it to the kids. I don't actually know what the dates are on these. I might have to look at it more later. Cold and multi-symptom flu. This is okay. Oh. We don't actually use this anymore, so this needs to go bye-bye. Oh, expired in 2018 too. Oh, no. More melatonin. That's okay. This kind of stuff helps my kids sleep. Ibuprofen. This one's okay. Oh, maybe I should use this. My back was bothering me the other day. This is actually just stuff you rub in your back. So, oh, and this is a pill crusher. I used to have to crush the pills that my kids took. Oh, and another one of these. Okay, more allergy medicine. We seem to have a flood of allergy medicine. Let's see here. Then we have a daytime, I don't know, liquid capsules for what? headache, sore throat, coughing. This expired 2 years ago, and they're soft gels, so I think I'm definitely going to get rid of that. I think pills, hard pills, usually last longer than anything that has a soft gel or a liquid, and so kind of a rule of thumb, if it's out of date and it's a hard pill, maybe you could take it yourself. I wouldn't give it to my kids if it's outdated, I don't think, but if it's a liquid or a soft gel, don't eat it, just throw it out. More allergy medicine. There, that's melatonin too. Put it all back. Oh man, Novaplumin. An inhaler. He doesn't even use this anymore. I didn't even know it was in here. An inhaler that my son had once upon a time and he doesn't use anymore. So I don't really know if we need that, but I might check if my husband could use it because he uses inhalers. I'm not sure if they have the same stuff in them or not, but I will ask. Oh, this is sort of just like ibuprofen. This is expired, like a little bit expired, but it's hard pills, so I think I'll just keep this a little bit longer. It's not anything that I could give to the kids anyway, so more of this. And like I said, we don't even use that. It just sort of stayed in the drawer. Sinus and allergy pain. It's 2013. That's really terribly old. More sort of like aspirin, ibuprofen, but it's stuff that they recommend you give children. Allergy medicine. My husband has an entire bag of allergy medicine now. What is this? Allergy medicine kids. Expired in 2016, so I think we're getting rid of that. Oh, and there was one more thing in here. A sugar salt mix, and you just put the tablet in the water. We drink a lot of these in the summer, and I noticed that if we were out in the sun a lot, that everybody felt a lot more awake and not as tired and lethargic. I would put it in, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 tablets in a big thing of, I don't know, a pitcher that was at least maybe 1 or 2 liters, and then we would mix in, like, squeeze some lemons and add some frozen raspberries and stuff and make like a fun drink out of it, and then the kids would just guzzle it down instead of being like, oh, you're giving me medicine. So that's a tip. Okay, now let's see here. We see these. This is a lot of stuff that I just need to take to the pharmacy and get rid of it. That feels really good to actually have gone through all of that. Let's see here. If I quickly put this stuff back. So this is my husband's stuff to go through. And he needs to look at that. Okay, I'm just really quickly going to put this stuff back in here. I had this drawer completely overflowing. There was so much stuff in it that I had to use this in another cupboard beside it. So it would be great if I could just get everything to fit in here. That would be wonderful. Check this out. And I even have room for my Fruity Tooty drops. Like, this looks pretty good, actually. Look at that. I'm so excited. And that thing out there, that was the inhaler that I'm not really sure if we need to keep. But even if we do need to keep it and my husband wants to use it, there is enough space for it. So that is really great. So let's see here. And I'm going to check if this works. I think I'm going to try to change the batteries, but at least 7 or 8 years old, and I think it might be time for a new one. One of those ear thermometers, you know. A lot of times we have stuff laying around that is expired, and just getting rid of all the expired stuff. Everything I threw out was expired, and then there was something that we didn't use anymore, but it was also expired. So just getting rid of expired things, I don't know, this must be at least half of what I had that's left. So that was really great. Now I can actually have some space for the stuff that we need, and I can find it instead of buying duplicates like I just did this week. So anyway, thanks for decluttering with me. And if you're a parent that has kids with ADHD or dyslexia, you can head over to a different movie, which I'll try to put up maybe there or there for you to watch, about a parenting course that I have out that I just got out like about a month ago, and so I'm really excited about it. And I called it a parenting course and heart-to-heart talks, because I was trying to share some of my best tips and share about some of the struggles about being a parent to kids who need extra help, and I got kind of emotional, and so it felt more like a heart-to-heart talk. And so I would love to invite you to come and just have an extra emotional talk with me that I don't have out on YouTube for anyone, but you can watch the other video and you can see how to get it. It's free, by the way. I just wanted to let you know really quick that today we're going to start a comments contest, and it'll go for the next 2 weeks, and then I will announce the winner. And if you comment on any of my videos, you'll be automatically entered to win some free children's clothing. Sizes newborn up until about, I would guess it's about an 8-year-old, 128 centimeters is what they say in Swedish. So these are clothes that I designed together with my son, and some of them are especially for kids that they have maybe ADHD or some other sort of sensitive, they're extra sensitive, and they don't like clothes that poke them, or I don't know, buttons that stick on the inside of your waistband when you're slim and that sort of thing. So I will try to post some pictures of some of these things, but pretty much I'm going to select 3 winners, and the winners will, as long as you're checking the comments and stuff so that you see what I'm writing there, you will be able to tell me what size you would like to have and if it's for a boy or a girl, and then I will send it to you in the mail completely for free. So tell your friends, get everyone you know to comment and watch my videos. I would love to know what kind of videos you would like to see in the future and what your favorite things were on some of the videos I've made so far. So I'm excited about this, and I hope that lots of you come and comment so that I can put your names in that to draw a winner. Good luck. Bye.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no